Hello, this is take two of Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. I come on live every week to talk about a different topic to do with executive career management. Tuesdays at 2, this is episode number 113. So sorry about the technology stuff that just happened on my other studio. I moved over here, so different backdrop and everything. So today's topic is very interesting. Top 5 job search mistakes. Top 5 job search mistakes. This, as a career coach, an executive coach, and numerous other coaching designations, really winds me up because I see so many people, and it's not just ones and twos, it's thousands of people who don't know how to job search. Yes, you don't want to go into job search frequently, but it's a skill set, or it's an art, it's a plan that you should know, because it can cost you a lot of money if you make a mistake. So there's several mistakes I'm going to talk about today. I mean, I could keep you busy till tomorrow morning talking about various mistakes that I know people make constantly. But if you know how to job search and you optimize your job search, you could get back to work if you're in career transition a lot faster. And that's going to bring you a lot of financial value and emotional value. So you need to not make as many mistakes as so many thousands of people do today. So if anybody's got any comments, I'm more than happy to answer them. I'm going to have to bend down because I'm not ready for this studio to read them. But I'd be happy to answer any questions, any comments about job search or anything relating to executive career management. So this will be a bit topsy-turvy because I've got my computer right down in front of me at the bottom here. So the top 5 job search mistakes. These are the ones I see very, very frequently. Responding to job board postings only. Job board postings only. That is a huge mistake. People put all their ducks in one basket, eggs in one basket, and then they make a mistake because only advertised jobs are only a small percentile of the jobs. Doesn't matter where you are in the world, the percentile changes from continent to continent to country, but only a small percentile of jobs today are advertised. Here where I am right now in Canada, only 8% of jobs are advertised. That includes all the job boards, all the print media, and the corporate websites. So don't put all your eggs in one basket and get out there and network. So responding to job board postings, just solely doing that is, yes, it's okay. They do bring rewards, but it doesn't bring the optimum rewards, more interviews, because you want as many interviews as you could get. And while we're on this, a job search is a full-time appointment if you are in career transition. Don't treat it as a part-time gig and do your honey-do list and go out fishing or go out skiing or whatever. You need to treat this as a full-time job. It's the more, like anything, the more hours you put in, the better it's going to be for you. So responding just purely to job boards postings is a big mistake. The number two mistake is not networking. Networking is going to bring huge, like massive rewards. But you should not only be networking while you're in career transition or ramping up your job search when you are gainfully employed because you want to change position, change companies or whatever. You should be networking all the time while you're gainfully employed. Build that network, but be very defined in that network. Don't go out of that network. You need to be very, very defined. So number 1, responding to job board postings only. Number 2, not networking. You need to network. I mean, in big cities around the world, there's a great website you can go to called Meetup, MEETUP.com, and there are tons and tons of different networking opportunities. But within your industry, go to industry conferences. There are plenty of them. Trade shows. You need to network within your own environment. Network all the time. Networking works, believe you me. So number 3, No career or job search plan. Now, when you're at work, you plan all your work. Why don't you plan your job search? It's pretty simple. So you need to plan your job search, but you also need to back that on to an overall career plan. Where do you want to be in 5 years? Where do you want to be in 10 years? So make that part of your career plan. Career management is an integral component of your life. You take your career home with you. You need to be involved in your career management 24/7, 365. Not nearly as much when you're having a good time at work, but you never know. We're in a very transient society. You could be terminated at any time. Any time. I had a couple of clients this week who, just out of the blue, they never had any inkling that they were going to be terminated, and they were, and they're shocked. And they had have no career plan, no job search, no resume, no LinkedIn, or very little LinkedIn profile, no very little network. So they're going to find it trouble. Their job search is going to be lengthened. So when you go on a job search, don't go like this, around like this. You need to narrow it, niche marketing. Professional marketers will tell you you need to target. So it's target marketing. Select the companies you want to go and work for. Select the industry. Select the position. Don't wander like this, but very niche. And when you visit an executive recruiter, they don't want you to be like this. They want you to label that particular job, that particular function, and that particular industry, because they want to push you into that segment there. They don't want you to be like this. They want you to be like that. So number 3, no career job search plan and being too wide in your job search. Number 4, failure to prepare to interview. So you're getting there. You're almost there. Now you're in the interview stage. Why kibosh that job search? All the thousands of hours, hundreds of hours have gone into your job search. Why kibosh it now? So do your research. Do a lot of research into that particular company. Google the interviewer. Google somebody who might be your boss. Find out their name, and you have a topic of conversation. So it's an interview is a conversation point. So anybody got any comments, please put them in the comments below, and I'm more than happy to answer them. Any questions relating to career management. So failing to prepare for interviews. You need to be on the ball, because when you get down to that last 6 or that last dozen, you really are in a competition. You need to sharpen your competitive edge. The more you research that company, find out their pain. What are they going through right now? Have they got any funding? Are they well financed? Are they expanding? What's their product line look like? What does their service orient look like? Who's their senior management team? So you need to do a lot of research. Are they going IPO? There's tons and tons of things you need to prepare. Their history. So need to prepare for an interview. Failure to prepare for an interview is going to land you in huge problems, and you're going to be very disappointed, very frustrated. And then number 5 is having a non-ATS resume or CV. What do I mean by that? It's out of date, and it's also not scannable. Today, sadly, and I don't like it as a resume writer, an executive resume writer, I don't like it, but resumes are scanned by what's called ATS, Applicant Tracking System. And you only get one chance. You can never beat a computer, but you can at least try and match it. It's like a whole long laundry list of stuff you can't put on a resume or CV. So having a non-ATS resume is going to kibosh you. If you've got a resume that's out of 3 years out, 4 years out, I know, and you've just been adding to it, I know it's not ATS friendly. So you need to have it assessed and look at what an ATS resume. I'm more than happy to provide a free, no obligation resume critique, and send it to me, and I will spend 30 minutes of my time to go through that resume from top to bottom, because you only get one kick of the can. And if you don't have an ATS resume CV, you're gone. And then an incomplete LinkedIn profile. That is another cardinal sin, another job search mistake. So you need to have a fully complete, top to bottom, because you can scroll down, fully complete LinkedIn profile. So spend a lot of hours, a voluminous amount of hours, filling that in. So each section on LinkedIn has a certain number of characters. Why not take advantage of every single character that you can use? Because the more characters, the more text you have on there, the better it's going to be for you, the more you will be found. Have your picture on there. Good picture, not carrying a wet fish, or you're hugging your baby or whatever. You need to have a very professional picture. Customize your LinkedIn URL. If you've got numbers and letters after your name on your URL, you haven't customized it. That's the default LinkedIn gave you when you signed up. You need to go and customize it. It takes 2 minutes, 2 minutes of your good time. And that, when you do that, Google will give you a 400% uplift in visits to your LinkedIn profile. Those are my top five topics, or mistakes, job search mistakes. I could keep you busy for another couple of hours talking about how clients, and over the 30 years I've been in this business, clients have messed it up. But those are my top five. So let me repeat them again. My top five job search mistakes: responding to job board postings, not networking. Number 3, no career job search plan and being too wide in your search. You need to be niched. Number 4, failure to prepare for interviews. And number 5, having an ATS applicant, non-ATS resume, one that doesn't go through that ATS, that tracking system, that scanning machinery when it's put into a computer, and having an incomplete LinkedIn. Fill it right out. So those are my top 5. And if anybody wants, I just mentioned it a couple of minutes ago, a free, no obligation resume critique, I'm more than happy to provide it. Anybody got any questions, any comments? I'm here for you. This is your show, not my show. I'm just here to educate you. I'm also here for anybody who's got a LinkedIn, wants a LinkedIn audit. More than happy to give you a free, no obligation LinkedIn audit. Expanding on what I'm talking about today is a huge, a huge library of different videos. I have a YouTube channel, and there's something like over 200 videos on this YouTube channel. So you could search it by different topics relating to career management. So think about going to my YouTube channel. And if you do, please press the subscribe button and press the bell button where you will be notified of any future videos to come. So hopefully you've enjoyed this week's Tuesdays at 2. Next week I will be back with another topic. Each week is a different topic. If you've got any topics that you want me to discuss, I'm more than happy to fit them in, because I love talking and I love helping people with their career management. So if there's no comments, I will call it quits, and I will see you next Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. But remember, manage your career. Embrace career management. Very, very important. Have a great week, and I will see you next week at Tuesdays at 2.